Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react in the play. So this can certainly open things up later.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Working his way on. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Miller or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking to throw on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. A little screen to the running back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Wants to throw again. And they can't make the connection on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And that is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score... All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Knowles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Trying to get it to the marker. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together. Breaks.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive. Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Just a wall of defenders. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Noles will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch just out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Using the quick game. At the 35, he's loose. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
That's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Off the RPO, complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's there. The stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gibson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Seminoles have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. Touchdown, no! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last touchdown drive was surgical through just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Knowles will punt it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
The Seminoles get enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the right side. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score, and you got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got a little space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Clark to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch and make it. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Timeout call by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. And the Noles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a nice job by the tight end. They're just whipping his head around. They didn't need that many yards, so that's an easy completion. You get the first down.
Pulls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Now on 2nd down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock.
Fires one high and deep. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Dumps it off in the flats. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road. Trust this guy.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Clark wants to throw. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. This crowd knows when to bring it. Pulls it and fires to the left. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Makes the catch. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything Anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. They'll try the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback.
It's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the fake works if he can get the first.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap into the up back, completing the pass.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires complete. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. He's looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid... Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle. Got some room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Going up top again. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he had just enough to will that one home. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Maybe just trying to get some breathing room to kick it away. Finds the tight end. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there. They keep it on the ground to open the third. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Let's go. Might as well stick with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Seminoles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Turning on the Jets. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Buys a little time with his feet. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch...
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Power football with the run. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Fires to the tight end. Hey, that's a live ball. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. The defense putting points on the board. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. How about this defense taking one? Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And wings it incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And as a defensive lineman,
guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Safe completion on the screen. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the
big tight end makes the grab into first down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go. Off the play fake on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Knolls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Lanier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants a big play here late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Going with the ground game left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate...
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep... Just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been... When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't... He'll try the left side. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Gibson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a little. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back open in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Noles decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll wave. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football.
There he goes! Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads it left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with Warwick Dunn, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
And this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert 1st downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Snags it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and,
They'll snap it from the 10 for the 1st play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Off the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Made a defender miss. And he'll be brought down. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and he's going to let it go. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They has changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got the back in the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Knowles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Buys a little time. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physical.
Touchdown, Seminoles! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Duke. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Tempo and overdrive.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Lewis wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Off play action on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Overton. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. No huddle, offense to the line. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. In the red area, it's Overton. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. We We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Flips it out on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clemson jumps to the line. Trying play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The official says no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. Misses, wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
Got his man on the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Lewis to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Overton. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Gonna look downfield again. And he can't get it off. Taken down second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's a 7-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They'll run the screen. It's a seam wide open.
And that's a great throw by this young man. Listen, he's had an up-and-down day, actually probably a little bit more down than up. But this is the big moment. This is where his team needs him to come through. Great start. Let's see if he can put this together, trailing late in this football game.
The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Fires to the big fella. It's a running room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things.
Turning it on. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll leave it with him. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. And with 2 seconds left, their last chance to send it to overtime. He splits to the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Find some fresh air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Running to the left. Makes one man miss. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Lewis wants to pass. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 3rd down here in overtime and some work to do. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. #1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were #1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season, and you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Gets it out fast. The Seminoles get it past the sticks. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Drop the foot. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They're able to put a stop. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. He'll start this drive going to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Perhaps feeling that... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a... to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gets it out quickly. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Noles.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Gators and Noles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get met him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
A little pressure on the coverage team. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
It's complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. He'll get rid of it. It's complete.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pulls and throws on the RPO. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. The Seminoles are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. Not to... Oh, he's got some space. Oh, a lot of space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying the left side. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to turn the corner on the right. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Wide open spaces. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting damn close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds the tight end. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Indiana is on the wrong end of a steel-toed boot today. This is one of those performances we simply do not see from this program. Embarrassing.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
They're trailing by 15 to Purdue. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Timeout call here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Gators will call on their punt team. No return coming here. Fair catch. Shy of the 30. The offense changing the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And this offense, they got another positive gain, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend.
There he goes. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it up to 47. Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that.
And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying play action. Right down the middle. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. First play of the first possession of OT. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete on the right side. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Ball is loose. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw for it. Trying to barrel in. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Yeah, the defense just too good there. They're trying to run it in on third down and be physical up front. The defense, though, having none of it, creating a negative play and now setting up fourth down.
They'll try to sneak it. Touchdown, no! They strike first in overtime.
And a fourth and goal situation, bring in the beef. The goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the... Getting the touchdown, offense just went big on your booty.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Applewhite. They're working that left side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Huge third down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Gators! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And they did tack on the extra point. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead. And overtime number 2. That's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. Gets the back moving. The Seminoles have enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First down and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big... Get the tight end running across.
Touchdown, Florida State. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I gotta go for two. I know the new overtime rules, they changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice.
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
From the gun, looking for a man. They couldn't get it in, and what a heartbreaking way for this one to end in double overtime. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this one. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
There's the pressure. Another incompletion on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. They'll down this one right at midfield. So UAB's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Give to the running back. Trying to buy a little room with that shotgun run, and they were lucky to get it back up to the 3. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important to get some pushing for the punt team. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Noles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make... The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Purdy on the Jets. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory?
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The Seminoles have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the inside give. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Noles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. It's on target and complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Oh, he missed it. No good. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half. Still down by 6.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They Went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Under fire. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one. Quarterback may change this route. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And then a low-scoring game like taking it the other way. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the right. Running to Green. He's loose. There he goes. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Tried to nestle that lob in, but it's incomplete.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. And that ball will sail. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Completes it in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? Quick strike complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and lead the clock.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Slams it ahead. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
This defense impresses me. When they're in short yardage situations or when they're in goal line situations, they just seem to play tougher. They just seem to play better. They've got guys that get after the football. Now they're setting up fourth down.
Goal. The Blazers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man, it's Chambers. Swings it out to the flat. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the returner goes down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finds his tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down coming up. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Come on, alligator arms. I know you're running over the middle. But do your quarterback a favor and just make the play.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Noles with the 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Noles!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Chambers. He's going to... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires on the move. He makes a catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd turn one loose downfield. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. He's taking a deep shot. Incomplete on full. Need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.